The Aprilia's fixed. Well, I think it is. What was wrong with it? Oh. Oh, yeah! Don't look at the crack of my arse. Right, it was yesterday. It was quite warm, and I was out adjusting the chain for the VFR, which I discovered had a couple of links that are starting to tighten up a bit. So I've ordered a new chain for that. So I thought, well, while I was out looking at my chain, I would just give the Aprilia a once over. So I popped the radiator cap off, and it was wet at the top of the cap. Right, I thought, wow, it's a good sign. So there's, you know, some fluid in the system. I tried to pump some fresh water in, and all it did was just immediately start spooging out what was already in there, which it looked clean. So I was like, well, I'll run the engine, try and get the to drop, the thermostat to open or whatever, so then I can wait for it to be cooled a little bit more and then check again. I wasn't going to open the radiator cap with a hot engine, by the way, in case you're wondering. I'm not an idiot. So while I was so the bike was just running, idling on the driveway, and I got on with sorting out the chain on the VFR and came back to it, and the heat, the temperature gauge that was on the 3 bars. And being a relatively warm day, I was just, my neighbour must have loved me, but I was pinning it on the driveway, just holding it in like 6,000 revs, 7,000 revs, until it flicked up to that 4th bar. The radiator fan came on, and then a few seconds later it dropped back down to 4. So that tells me that the radiator is working, that the system is flowing, at least. I also put my hand on the radiator, and the radiator was red hot, you know, as it should be. So I don't know why it was. Is it like, I don't know, like an intermittent fault? That doesn't sound like it would be, unless it's an electrical water pump, which doesn't sound very plausible. I've never really looked into it too much. It looked like a mechanical one. I think most water pumps are mechanical, right? Am I right? So either way, I could ride the VFR today, but to be fair, I could do with getting a new chain on it. So I don't really want to, like, when the links bend, but you can see when they're coming round, there's like, no, it's like a slight kink, but if you like, you can manually twist it, and when you go around the cogs, they straighten up a little bit more. I thought, I don't want to, I don't really want to risk it, to be honest with you. All right, I'm gonna wait. Do we have any cars behind me? No cars behind me. Any cars in front? We have that one. So should we wait for that one? Should we be a good boy? If he indicates, I'm gonna lose my mind. He's taking a long time, isn't he? I ain't got time for that. Am I gonna be stuck at lights for the rest of my life? Do you know what? I'm not interested. Literally no one here. I'm not gonna be there for about 3 fucking years. He didn't either. The car behind me didn't either. I saw you. Cheeky monkey. He's like, well, if he's not doing it, I'm not doing it. Damn right, mate. You should be forced to obey these draconian rules. Oh, it's something I've got to keep in mind now for on the way home, that the traffic might be backed up here. Oh, I might have to go on the dual carriageway. No great dramas, really. But yeah, I thought I'll give the Aprilia a run out and see whether, I don't know why I put that 360 cam. I got the 360 cam on, and I've also got the exhaust microphone. It only occurred to me once I was stood in front of the bike what an absolute waste of time that microphone is. I'll see what it sounds like. It's still a little bit juddery, but again, I still haven't changed that spark plug or cleaned the injectors yet. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really done much bike maintenance the entire week. I've been too busy. Well, I've been too busy being busy, really, not doing anything else. I'll take a look at it on the weekend. Hopefully the weather's nice, so I might try and do something on the weekend. I mean, I ordered my new chain yesterday, so I don't know when. I mean, I've got the email telling me it's been dispatched, so it might come tomorrow or something. I don't know. It's not a really hard job to do on the VFR. Well, any single-sided swing arm in general, really. A very simple task to fit and tension. But what I might do is take the Aprilia down some little. Because I haven't taken it to the Forest of Bowland yet, which is an absolute travesty. It was literally meant for it, built for that reason. So yeah, I'll go and have a little look. My trip one is at 102.3. I think it should be a solid 50 miles at least, I think, until it needs to do with until the light comes on. I don't know. Kind of messed it up. I haven't really done a proper full to empty run yet on the trip without cocking up the electric somehow. My new job starting on Monday. Still in the same business, just a new department, a new set of skills. So I'm sort of wondering whether that means I can just do little to fuck all day. I'll just put the bare minimum in. Why not? Maybe shocked to hear that that's not my normal approach to work. Although my normal approach is work smart and not hard. I do generally tend to be one of the highest performers. Just because I'm so goddamn smart. How legal is that truck in front of me, I wonder? Or at least that trailer. That something 52. I'd say, oh, you could go through as many speed cameras as he wants, but I don't think he's going to really get up to much. Oh, the lights are on green. Oh, there goes my idea to take him at the lights. Oh, I can do it, and he's indicating. Oh, lovely. 100% that guy's a biker. 100%. To be fair, he probably wanted to just have a good look at what the fuck I'm on. The Aprilia Pegaso Trail. Not going. Not doing it. Fool me once. Shame on you, gravel. Fool me twice. Shame on you, gravel. Fool me 3 times. Shame on you, gravel. Annoyingly, I was planning to take a chunk of time off work coming up in. Well, basically this month, I think it was. Last month was pretty hectic with a lot of stuff going on. So I was like, oh, I'll take some time off and just chill out for a bit. Maybe, do some rides. Because I always leave things to the last minute, I hadn't put any leave in at work. I think I've mentioned that I was going to do it and I forgot entirely. So when it came to transferring over, they were like, oh, if you haven't got any leave planned, can you not? Because, so you want to do all the training. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get up to speed. I don't think it's going to be that long at all, really. From the sound of things, what I'm doing now is much more in-depth and complicated than what I'm about to be doing. I hope it's not boring. That's because it wasn't my choice. It was just like, right, we need some people to cover. Right, you're on this team for starting from 2 weeks. Off you go. Bye-bye. So I may end up having to apply for all sorts of other jobs and positions just so I can do something mildly interesting. Oh, the toggles. Where's my toggles? There it is. Yeah, don't do that. Don't ride like this. That's a bad idea. Why are you going so fucking slow? Getting done on a Pegaso, mate. How embarrassed do you feel? Oh, a little seat update as well. I think English Steve mentioned having to do it at some point, but the seat cover has got a little bit of sag in it now. It's not as tight, which has happened quite quickly. I was thinking it would be more of a few months' time, but it's already getting a bit baggy. So I'll probably going to take this opportunity to but oh my god, what have you got on your head, mate? I'll probably take this opportunity to buy the proper foam sculpty tool in preparation, because all I really need to do is whip off the cover, give it a bit of a sculpt, and then reattach. So it shouldn't be anywhere near an abomination of a job as it currently is. I actually think I want to fill in some of there's like a little ridge, not a ridge, like a valley between the my seat and the pillion, and I've noticed, I don't know why I'm doing this on the back, but you can't see, right? My buttocks encroach onto the pillion seat in a sort of my natural riding position. So there's, as you can see, there's a bit of space up front. I've got a bad feeling it's about to start pissing down with rain as well. And yep, you guessed it, I've not got the bottom half of my waterproofs. So the return journey is going to be an absolute blast. Although I'm thinking to myself, oh well, if it's raining, I'm not going to put the 360 on in the rain because that's useless. There's no point having the TASCAM on. I don't know why I brought it. It's useless. So at least I'll get an easy to edit video on the way home, even though it'll be in the rain, and it usually looks awful. But it's only you people. So the biggest question right now is, am I going to get to work before it starts to rain or not? Smell gas? Whoever smelt it, dealt it, mate. What is with those running? Do you know what? It's really weird, right? You would have thought like humans would naturally be able to run, but it feels like it's a learned skill. There's so many people out there that run in a manner that's really damaging to their health. Like that weird, I mean, she could have been trying to squeeze out a queef or something, I don't know, but her completely rigid upper torso, or people who come down, who like stomp really hard on their heels when they're running and just jar their knees. It's not very conducive to your joints. Well, that's the way it goes. Interesting. God, one of my ears have folded over. It's irritating and uncomfortable. Surprised this Volvo behind me hasn't gone for the overtake yet. Should we speed up? Should we speed up? Should we speed up? Yeah! And now, he is on. Oh, I'm joking. I'm only joking. Being overtaken by a Ford Fiesta. Oh, didn't I say that's not what I wanted on the bike? Oh, can my ego handle being overtaken by a Ford Fiesta? Yes, of course it can. Yes, of course it can. It's not the end of the world. I mean, there's no way in hell that I would have been going at such a speed on the VFR. Not a chance, mate. I would have been a tremendous amount of sound and glory pumping down the I don't know whether he was nodding at me or just sneezing, I don't know, but I'll nod back because I'm nice. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'd be going fast in the VFR and that Fiesta wouldn't have had a chance to catch up. And I was planning to do this as well, so yeah, that as well. Look how far it got him. Trying to use the back brake more, especially on the Aprilia, since it's actually capable of slowing me down. It's not something I really pay much attention to on the VFR, but also to try and train myself out of going for the front brake as well. I mean, that's not going to this back brake's not going to really grab you, but when you're doing off-roading thing, trying to reach for that front brake all the time is going to it's going to put me in hot water. What's he got there? A little race. Not a chance, mate. Safe. Oh, come on, sunshine. Bless me with your sun. I forgot. You are my sunshine, my darling sunshine. You make me happy. Don't put that on the internet. Please don't put that on the internet. I don't know why I say that to myself, because I'll be watching this back and chuckling like, huh, you're a fucking idiot. Yes, mate, I'm you. You are me. Stop doing this to yourself. Pothole. Off-road. Off-road. Boop. Is that a Supra? No, I couldn't have been. I saw the little green bar. I might have to check when I get close. Unless he's got one of those e-exhausts, commonly known as a speaker. Yeah, it wasn't that. It wasn't that, mate. Do you know what? I suddenly thought to myself, I might put one of those green bars. Could you get told off that by sticking a little green bar on a non-green bar car? Just for a jape. Who's coming with me? No one. Haha! Gotta be quick off the mark, boys, to get through the lights. AKA something that rhymes with bleeding. No. Feeding. Can I? Which way am I gonna go today? We don't know. We don't know. Save! Which way did I go last time? I mean, there are only really 2 routes when you get down to brass tacks. Yeah, I might go straight down and in. It also allows me to scout out my route for the return journey. Ooh, we're getting a little bit herky-jerky-durky. I don't know whether that's just a case of wrong gear. I don't know why you're going so slow, mate. Dominance. Oh, slow down for the bumps. Look how far it got him. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, don't you just love poppers? Is there something else? God, there's another super bumpy bit coming up that you have to slow right down for. Yeah, this bit's well bumpy. It's like practically being off-road. Always got to slow down for that before you naturally get yourself back up to normal operating speeds.